All right, welcome back. We last when we last in the last video we learned how to add multiple scenes back to back. The taxi driving forward, then from the bird's eye view, and then back the other direction in this last scene. And all those run seamlessly back to back. It offers different perspectives. We made the background and the foreground objects move, so it looked pretty good. Now, to add another dimension to our cartoon, we're going to add sound effects. And this is really kind of fun. It adds a lot of life to your cartoon. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the drawing mode. This is the first scene, right? Yep, taxi side view. If things don't show up, it's probably because the light table's not on. In order to add a sound effect, we're going to hit this little musical note icon. And as soon as we do that, a column shows up with the word sound. But before we can import a sound, we need to find one online. And if you go to the website where you clicked on this video, you'll notice there's two websites that I put under sound resources. My favorite is findsounds.com. It's completely free. You don't need a membership. And SoundJ is also free and doesn't require a membership. The most important thing you need to know about these sites is that Toon Boom Animation Studio only accepts MP3 and WAV file formats. So you want to make sure when you go get the sound effects that you're only grabbing either MP3 or WAV. So here's what I did. I set up 3 tabs that all go to findsounds.com. Okay, see these 3 different tabs. And in the first tab, I unchecked these 2 file formats so that only MP3 is showing or is checked and WAV is checked. And I typed in the keyword search city traffic. Okay, so go ahead and do that. Go to open your browser. Google Chrome will work, Safari will work. Type in findsounds.com and type in your search city traffic. In the next tab, again, I went to findsounds.com, unchecked these 2 file formats that I can't use in Toon Boom, and I typed in car engine. Okay, this is just to save you some time. I looked through some of these sound effects and found the best ones for this training video. And then finally, the third tab, findsounds.com. Again, uncheck these and then type in car skidding. Okay, so let's go back to city traffic. The one I found that was kind of fun, I believe it was this first one. Let me check. Okay, that was one. If you want to hear them, you just click on the link and then it'll play. Yeah, I think it was the first one that we're going to use. So once I find a sound that I like, a sound effect, all you have to do is right-click on the blue link and save link as. If you're not in Google Chrome, it's probably going to show up as a different phrase in Safari, but it's basically the same idea. Save link as. Okay. Whoops, I right-clicked instead. Hold on. Sorry about that. I'm going to save link as and just send it to your downloads if you have a choice. And we're not going to bother changing the name of it because we're only going to use it for a quick second. So go ahead and hit save. And let's download all 3 sound effects that we're going to use before we insert them. So let's go to the next tab, go to car engine. And the one I found that worked the best was this one. Believe it or not, 911 Porsche. It's number 4 in the list of car engine. So again, save link as. It's going to go to my downloads. It's going to be called this. You may want to make note of the title. Hit save. And then finally, close that. Let's get the car skidding. And let's see, I forget which one I liked the best. I think it was this second one. No. There was another one that was better. Number 3. Yeah, I thought that was pretty fun. So number 3 is the one we're going to use. Whoops. Sorry, I meant to right click. On number 3, save link as. Again, make sure it's only WAV and MP3. So there it is. It's going to go to my downloads. These should be the only 2 checked. Okay, so now we've downloaded those 3 sound effects. Let's go back to our scene. And in the first one, we're going to just use that city traffic sound effect. So here's how you import it into your Toon Boom cartoon. You right click in the first frame, import sound file. And it's going to say, okay, what sound file do you want? It's in our downloads. Here it is, citytraffic.wav. I'm going to double click, and it's going to show up in this first column. And I want you to notice that this sound effect is 39 frames long, which means that it will end before the end of our scene, which is 50 frames long. Not a big deal. I'm going to show you how to fix that, because so that sound is playing throughout. But let's first hear what it sounds like and looks like in the scene planning mode. So I'm going to go to my first scene. I want you to see that it shows up in your timeline. Doesn't matter where the sound effects are placed. And it really doesn't matter what they're called, as long as you don't have too many sound effects in one scene. So let's hear what it sounds like when we hit play. Oops, let me try that again. Okay, so that's just the background noise of the car. We're going to add the car engine in a moment, but before we do that, sometimes the sound effects can be too loud, or sometimes they can be too soft. Let me show you how to edit a sound effect. If you right click on this stripe, which represents the sound effect, and you go to edit sound, you end up in a window like this. And this looks like a, when they measure sound. If you want to hear the sound again, that's it. If you want to change the volume of the sound, all you have to do is click in this area, and it selects the sound effect, and then you can control the master volume. If you want to make it softer, because it's kind of loud, you just drop the volume, hit OK, and now listen how loud it is. Okay, so it's a little softer. Okay? Now, the other thing we're dealing with is that the sound effect is not as long as our scene. So what we want to do is we want to change the length or add frames to that sound effect. So I'm going to go back to the drawing mode, and here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to select this sound. Actually, I'm going to select all the frames in that sound. All right, I'm going to hold the Shift key. When I click on this last one, I'm going to right click, copy cell. I'm going to go to the first empty frame, which is 40, and I'm going to right click and I'm going to paste. So all I did was copy all those frames so that the sound loops or repeats. Okay? And then in order to make it end at the same time as my drawings, I'm going to select frame 51. I'm going to scroll down. I'm going to hold the Shift key so that all these frames are just selected. Okay, after 50, and I'm going to hit delete. So now, when I play this scene, the sound effect is the same length of time or the same number of frames as my drawings. All right, so check it out. Okay, now there is a little gap between when the first sound effect played and the last sound effect played. That's something that you're going to figure out. I'll give you a little hint as to what students have done in the past. You try to figure out where the gap is. There's probably a dead spot or dead air either at the end or the beginning of the sound effect. So one of the things you can do is you can look at the sound effect in the edit sound mode, and you can look for the gap. It doesn't look like it's at the beginning, so let's scrub through. If you scrub through, you can usually see where the gap is, and then you can decide which frames you get rid of so that the sound plays back to back together. Doesn't look like I can see the gap. So that's something you can fool around with yourself later on when you do sound effects in your own cartoon. And I'm pretty confident that there's other ways to get rid of those dead spots or dead air. For now, what I want to do is move on to the next scene. Or no, excuse me, we're gonna add the car engine to this scene as well. So we'll actually have two sound effects played in this scene. So I'm going to go back to the drawing mode. I'm going to add another sound effect. We're going to right click, import sound, and we're going to add the car engine. So it's in my downloads. Here it is. This is the Porsche 911 that we found. And notice when I import that one, it happens to be longer. It's 64 frames long. So we're actually going to shorten that sound effect so that, again, it ends at the same time as the scene. All right, so let's see what that sounds like. And we can adjust the volume of it if we don't like the volume. All right, let's check it out. Okay, not bad. So the car's playing, the car engine's playing, and the city traffic is playing. So we've got two sound effects in the same scene, and that's pretty cool. It adds some life to our cartoon. Let's do this. Let's add the other sound effect we found, which is the car skidding, in our second scene where the taxi is being shown from above, and it's actually going to make like a skidding sound when it goes around this corner. So we're in the second scene. We are going to go to the drawing mode. We're going to add a sound effect. We're going to right click. I'm doing this kind of quickly, so if you need to, just pause and catch up with me. I'm going to go to downloads. And in my downloads, there should be that third sound effect we downloaded. I think it was just called Car MP3. Okay, and it happens to be, just shy of 50 frames. So let's see what it sounds like when I play it. All right, that looked pretty cool. Let me see that if that ends just in time. Let me see that again. It actually worked pretty well with our peg. Right there. Okay. I think we're going to be okay with that because this is just practice, and the car was pretty much out of that scene when it was done. The other thing we can do is, if we still want to have the sound of the city, we can add that sound effect as well. So let's see what that looks like. We can just use the same sound that we did before. Import sound file. And that was our city traffic. Okay. I'm not going to worry about looping it. You guys can mess around with that when you do your own. But let's just see how that sounds when we add it. So if I hit play, also notice that the second sound effect was still turned down a bit. Okay, actually I lied. Not sure why it looks like that. It's really pretty loud. In fact, it drowned out our other sound effects. So let's change the volume so that our city sound is a lot less loud. And let's see how that sounds, because we want to be able to hear the car. Nope, still pretty loud. Oh, you know what I forgot? I forgot to select. You have to select the sound effect before you change the volume. Otherwise, it won't change the master volume. So that was a good thing to make a mistake like that, because you guys would have trouble with that. Okay, good. So I can play around with the volume, but you did hear the horns and things beeping. I could also make this car beep. You know, let's say that I swerved around one of these cars. I could put other cars in the street and have it beep at the right time. Because here's the thing about sound effects. You can choose when they actually play. So let's say we added a car horn and we wanted it to beep right at frame 20 when this car, the taxi, was about to pass a car. Here's what you do. I'm not going to add a car horn in this time, but just to show you, you can change the start frame of the sound effect. Right now, this sound effect starts at frame 1, but let's say I wanted it to start at frame 10. Okay? If I do that, notice this sort of bumps over, and this stripe doesn't begin until frame 10. But it also pushes it up to almost frame 50. Okay? So again, if you had a very short sound effect like a car horn, you could decide exactly when you want that sound effect to start by changing the start frame. Okay? So there's quite a bit you can do with sound effects. You can edit the volume. You can remove frames. You know, we were looking at this city traffic. I think that dead spot or that dead air is at the beginning. So here's what I would do. I would get rid of the first 5 frames. I usually do this 5 frames at a time. Okay, delete those cells, and now you'll notice that it's a little bit shorter. So let's see how that sounds when we play it. Oops. Okay. In the first scene, if we get rid of the first 5 frames of city traffic, let's see if it improves the sound effect. And we'll do it down here as well, because I bet I'm going to put money on the fact that the dead air where there's no sound is at the beginning. So let's see if I'm right. Okay, so I just got rid of those 5 frames at the beginning of each sound effect of the city, and let's see if that improves it. Nah, that made it worse. Anyway, we can fiddle with sound effects on your own, or I can help you if you're in class and you're trying to do some neat things with sound effects. In a future video, I'm going to show you how to add a soundtrack, and that's pretty easy. You can have sound effects and music playing at the same time. In fact, you'll have a soundtrack playing throughout your cartoon. You can have multiple soundtracks depending on what the mood of the scene is, and we'll deal with that in a later video. For now, you have enough knowledge to add sound effects. You know where to find them, either at findsounds.com, or you can check out this soundj.com as well. And just to show you, there are categories. If you scroll all the way down to the at the home page, here, let me show you. If you're at findsounds.com, which is the home page, there's a link down here that says click here to see the types of sounds you can find. And then what it does is it organizes them by categories. Whether you're looking for animal sounds, bird sounds, I don't know, holidays, sounds you hear in the house, insects, mayhem, that's kind of funny. So it's all divided into categories. Otherwise, you have to rely on your keyword search, and sometimes that can be pretty tricky. For instance, if you're looking for footsteps, you might want to type in feet or march or run or running. Depending on your keyword, that's going to give you different results. So you can play around with that later when you're ready to add sounds. Thanks for watching, and have fun with it.